Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we were speaking with the squad about the Quarian-Geth conflict. It's messy. It's messy. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Couldn't the Quarians have picked a better time? Couldn't they have done this at a different time? God damn.
It's nice to have Tali back. I've made sure we're well stocked with dextro-based antibiotics and antihistamines.
Oh, excellent.
Commander.
A doctor. Yeah, it is nice to have Tali back. It is nice to have her back on the crew. She's a good lady. She's a top bird. I can't say top bloke, but she's a top bird. It's always good to have her back. Now then, down to engineering. And then once we've checked out the shuttle bay, we'll head back out into the galaxy.
Breaking now, a nightmare on Earth. Human leaders using military force on their own people. They say it's to prevent loose cannons from provoking the Reapers. But are they indoctrinated? The Resistance speaks out in the only place they can, the battle space.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that, because isn't that an article that's going to demoralize humans? Yes, you've got the Resistance speaking out, but the whole thing of like, oh, human leaders are all indoctrinated and they're killing their own people, isn't that going to be super demoralizing? Isn't that going to be super demoralizing? And the whole reason why you didn't run the story on the R.Yark sheet is because, oh, that'd be super demoralizing to the Asari. And the Asari make up such a large portion of my viewers, and I can't demoralize my viewers. But you're perfectly fine demoralizing your viewers, the human viewers. But you don't want to demoralize the Asari viewers because they make up a bigger portion. Is that what I'm understanding correctly here? I've said this before and I'll say it again. I don't trust Alice. At first I thought, because I supported her in her altercation with, is he called Copeland? The guy who basically was like, how dare you post this story about how we should sacrifice Terra Nova. Her thing was like, well, that's my opinion. And he responded with, effectively, you can't have an opinion. You're not allowed to have an opinion. How dare you have this opinion? And, you know, I felt quite connected to that because, again, I've had to deal with actual death threats on a Let's Play of mine because people couldn't handle the fact that I didn't have a good opinion of a fictional character. So having someone like, oh, you have an opinion I don't like, fuck you, you're not allowed to have this opinion, that spoke to me on a personal level. I was like, sir, she's allowed to have whatever opinion she likes, bitch. Back the fuck off. She's not saying it's a fact, she's saying it's an opinion. And I could respect that. It's why I respect Kalisa. I don't agree with any of Kalisa's opinions, but she is reporting on what she believes to be true. If Kalisa says something, I believe, okay, she actually thinks this. Whereas Alice, now that I have more context, it just seems like Alice is like, okay, what's my biggest demographic? Okay, I can't piss them off, but I can piss off whoever else I feel like. I don't trust that her opinions are actually true. So that article about like, oh, we should sacrifice Terra Nova, was that your actual opinion? Or was that, oh, this'll make the Asari really happy? This'll really get the Turians going. The Solarians will love this. I can dunk on the humans because all of these other races that make up the majority of my viewership will love this article. I don't actually believe it, but this is what the majority wants to hear. I don't trust that. Because how... Like, let's say we've got a journalist and she writes an article on why I don't actually want to dunk on a minority. So let's go with the Swedish people. I'm gonna dunk on the Swedish people today. Let's say she posts an article saying, oh, it's wrong to be racist against Swedish people. And so you say, okay, well, why did you write this? Are you a big fan of Sweden? Do you like the people? Are you anti-racism, which is a very good stance to have? Like, why have you written this article about why it's wrong to be racist towards the Swedish? Oh, no, none of that. It's just popular to not be racist against the Swedish. What? Yeah, it's popular. So next year, if it became like, if everyone just got together and said, right, this year we're going to be racist against the Swedish. We're like, oh, if you see a Swedish person walking down the street, we're going to beat the shit out of them. Oh yeah, I'd write articles supporting that because it was popular. Well, how do I trust anything you say? How do I trust anything you say? If you're just going around just mimicking back whatever is popular at the time. And that's the feeling I get with Diana. I get the feeling that she wrote that article that I originally defended because I was like, hey, she has the right to an opinion. Why do I feel like she only wrote that article? Because it would bolster the morality of the majority of her viewership. I don't trust you, Miss Allers. I don't trust you. I kind of want to kick you off the ship, but I don't think that Naomi would give as much of a shit as I do. Naomi's just like, hey, you've got this random ass room, fuck it. Like, you aren't getting in my way, you do you, whatever. Like, I don't think that Naomi is paying as much attention to this as I am.
Does Dr. Tassoni ever let you in her room? Because she keeps me out.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I think maybe Liara sees what I do. Like, this woman is a little bit two-faced. You know, oh, we can't possibly, you know, like, oh, demoralizing our viewers would be really bad. Demoralizing the humans, fuck it, they don't have as much of a viewership, so fuck it, we can demoralize them as much as we like. Oh, and it'll help bolster the moods of all of our other viewers. Diana, I don't trust you. I don't trust you, Diana.
Do we need to talk, Commander?
Nah.
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
She's not done anything that would aggravate Naomi. I don't think Naomi is paying all that much attention to Alice. To be honest, I could see Naomi forgetting that Alice is on the ship. I could very easily see that.
Commander.
Adams.
Power grid is in the green.
Excellent.
Commander.
Daniels. And anyone hiding down here? No. Now then, Javik, buddy. Javik. How are you doing, bud? What's up with you?
I couldn't believe it when Shepard told me you were on the Normandy.
It appears I have that effect on humans. Now Quarians as well, it seems.
For what it's worth, Quarians understand what it's like to lose your home.
As I understand, that was your own fault.
What do you mean?
In my cycle, Quarians didn't need helmets to survive. You were the masters of your own planet.
That was a long time ago.
And if you hadn't given birth to the machines, you would still breathe the air that evolution intended.
I see. Liara warned me you weren't what she expected.
And nothing about this cycle is what I expected. Even primitive Quarians were considered attractive in my age. A pity no one can appreciate it now.
Right. You know what? I think I have something important to do now. I won't keep you.
I'd flipping heck. Tali, why did you initiate this conversation, Tali? You shouldn't have done that. I will admit, I did like when, you know, oh, the Quarians know what it's like to lose their home. Yeah, because it was your own fault. What do you mean? That was funny, but also just Tally's reaction at the end there being like, oh, you're a dick. I need to go. Yeah. Yeah, you should have listened to Liara's warnings. Why do you have scans of the if you're planning on hurting Legion, if you're planning on hurting my buddy, I will take you out.
They're called Geth.
Yes, a formidable opponent. Why did you allow one on this ship?
Legion helped us before.
It's still a machine.
And he's a good buddy.
I take it you had your own problems with AI?
The Jatil, they were as the Geth are to this cycle.
What happened?
Their creators lived on a dying world. It was beyond their ability to save. So they resorted to implants to enhance their intelligence.
I think I know where this is going.
The AI seized the physical body. It could alter the genetic material at the deepest level. In time, the offspring were molded into a slave race. Few organic traces were left. They were monsters. All machines commit treachery. The one you brought on board is no different.
No, he's shown no signs of that.
Maybe. But he's not like the other Geth.
You can't know that. They are more alien than you and I are to each other.
Just because Legion isn't like us doesn't mean he can't be trusted.
You're wrong. Throw it at the airlock.
How can you be that certain?
Organics do not know how we were created. Some say by chance, some say by miracle. It is a mystery. But synthetics,
No, we created them.
and they know we are flawed.
Why do you say that?
They are immortal. We are not. They see time as an illusion. We are trapped by its limitations. Above all, machines know the reason they were created.
Edie might disagree with that. But I see your point.
They serve a purpose, while we search aimlessly for ours. In their eyes, organics have no reason to exist. Do not trust them, Commander.
You're speaking with a whole lot of certainty there. How can you know for definitive, like, oh, this is what they think, this is what they feel? You can't. Unless you're admitting that you are a synthetic, and these are your views. Like, you can't know for 100% certainty what is in the heart of another creature. And yes, I understand that the Geth and the synthetics, they don't have hearts, but like, you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. You can't say, oh, I 100% know their programming. I 100% know their programming. No, thank you.
I can't believe there isn't some way for us to coexist. We made them.
And then gave them the power to surpass you. There is room for only one order of consciousness in the galaxy. The perfection of the machines or the chaos of the organics. Throw the machine out of the airlock, Commander.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
I have a simple rule. If a machine can speak, kill it.
I'm just imagining Javik with an Alexis. Or is it Alexis? Alexa? I don't know. I don't have those things in my home. No. I don't want to be speaking and then some little like beep boop voice comes in like, I have ordered all of this stuff because you said something that triggered this thing and blah 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 blah. Now you have 100 tons of carrots coming your way. Like, no thank you. I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in that. But I just have this like, you know, like, what do you want me to call you? Like, the time is, and just Javik pulls out his gun and just shoots it. Just like, it speaks.
The machine you call Ide. What if she sympathizes with the Geth? We should watch her carefully.
Javik, what if you sympathize with the Reapers because they were around at your time and you, for whatever reason, just decide, you know what? Fuck it, I'll side with you. I should watch you carefully. Oh no, you're not gonna think that because Javik, no. No. You can't judge one individual off of their entire race. You can't do that. You can't do that, Javik.
Why have you not thrown the Legion machine out the airlock, Commander? There is still time.
Why don't I throw you out the airlock? Because apparently your race were all, oh, we need to enslave everything. Why don't I throw you out of the airlock? Because that's what your entire race did, and therefore I should be worried that that's what you're gonna do.
I still have much to learn about this cycle.
Yes, you do.
I still have much to learn about this cycle.
You do, Javik. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I'm deeply concerned about what is going to happen to him once all of this is over.
I'm liking the new you, Esteban. It's about time you loosened up a little.
Not sure how drinking mezcal late into the night makes me a better crewman.
How does it not? Gives you heart. You need heart to fight this kind of war.
Heartburn, maybe. Seriously, could we at least get some decent tequila?
Hey, you're the procurement specialist. Set us up.
Okay. Okay, that's very interesting. Where is... Ah, he's over there. Okay.
Hey, Shepard. Sounds like you guys had a crazy ride over there.
You could say that.
Sorry I missed it. And that Geth Legion. I know you two have a past, but... You sure we can trust it?
Again, he's never shown any signs of betrayal. He's never shown any signs of like, oh yeah, I'm secretly evil. Naomi always gives people a chance, and Legion has not betrayed that. He's not betrayed that chance. He's not betrayed her trust.
Legion's not like other Geth. We can trust him.
If you say so. I guess you can't always judge an individual by their... species. Look at Sparks. If all the Quarians were like her, we wouldn't be stuck refereeing their war with the Geth.
Sparks?
Yeah, your Quarian friend. The jumpy one with the glowing eyes. Sparks.
Uh-huh.
Crazy that they picked now to start a fight. But I guess the end of life is we know it can make everybody a little loco.
Just a little?
Not everybody's as crazy as you, ma'am.
The man just teleported. Okay, James. Was literally, what was I saying earlier? You can't judge an individual by their species. James just put it so much more eloquently than me. You need to go and explain that to Javik. You need to go and explain that to Javik, James.
Commander, you flew that Geth fighter out of the Dreadnought?
Actually, Legion did the piloting. I was stuck in a storage compartment with my squad.
Would have loved more time with that ship. Too bad we sent it to Hackett's team so quickly. Just one more diagnostic suite. Good to see you, Commander.
Okie doke, Cortez. Okie doke. Now, Sophie. Sophie. Hello.
Hey there.
Oh, you were good, Papa. You were good, Papa. Will you teach me the secrets of teleportation, James? That seems like a useful trait to have.
I just don't get the Quarry. I really just do not get them.
Okay.
Hey.
And are you gonna follow up with why you don't get them?
Hey.
No, he's not. Okay. Okay, fair play, James. That's great. And you don't have any gossip. Okay. Okay, move those legs. You know what? We'll go up to the cabin, feed our fish, and then we'll head out. Time for some exploration. Now then, how are my little buddies doing? Where is Jeff? Where is Jeff? My favourite Jeff. 1 second. You. It's him. That's him. Right there. Yes. He is growing strong. Yes, Jeff, my favourite fish. You will help me take out the elusive man. He did a flip. No, Jeff, don't swim down. The food is up. The food is up there, Jeff. Maybe Jeff isn't hungry. Maybe Jeff is like, yo, I'm fine doing my flips. I'm fine doing my flippy flips. Okay, Jeff. Okay, I will leave you be, little buddy. Now then, yes, we don't have any new emails. Okay. Let's head on out into the galaxy. To the kick. Anything new, trainer?
Commander.
Okay, good stuff. Now then, let's... Oh, okay, so we've got two things there. Save the Admiral and shut down the server. Well, that... Yeah, no. No, I've got other things to be doing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, any disappointment that, you know, Ran or any of the other admirals feel, we'll just direct them towards Rex and Victus. I faffed about a lot before I got to their missions. Really, nothing. Okay. Amut. Amut is an enormous hydrogen-helium giant with a mass approximately 9 times that of Jupiter and nearly 2,900 times that of Earth. Despite massive pressure, its core has failed to ignite in a fusion reaction, qualifying it as a failed star. It is believed to have captured all other planet-sized bodies in the solar system as moons or in impact events, leading to its name, Devourer. Not intimidated by this phenomena, the Geth have colonized many of Amut's moons and skimmed the hydrogen from Amut's upper atmosphere. Travel advisory: Amut is in Geth space. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Orbital distance 102.1 AU. Orbital period 1036.0 Earth years. Radius 92,430 kilometers. Day length 12.2 Earth hours. Okay, and I guess the Far Rim just didn't have anything to loot in it. Okay. Fair play. Let me in. Now, I know Miranda wanted to speak with us at the Citadel, but you were there before. I'm pretty sure Argos Row is, oh, fuck a duck. It's, oh, come on. Brain, don't do this. It's the last DLC for Mass Effect 2. I'm pretty sure Object Row? I feel like it was called Object Row. I'm pretty sure that's where that DLC takes place. Okay, so new places have opened up. I'm pretty sure that was already open. Well, I think this is new, so let's head over here. Okay, Phoenix.
Signal confirmed.
Yep, this is new. Okay, well, first things first. Don't mind if I do. Yoink. Alrighty then, and let's see what you have to offer. Seba. Seba is a standard Neptune-type gas giant. The upper cloud decks of its hydrogen-helium atmosphere tinted a dramatic blue by traces of methane. Orbital distance 29.66 AU. Orbital period 162.1 Earth years. Radius 45,145 kilometers. Day length 12.8 Earth hours. And who are you and what do you have for me? Canrum. Canrum is a small rocky world with a trace atmosphere of methane and krypton. Its surface is mainly composed of magnesium and silicates with deposits of carbon. Canrum was the site of the warlord Shia Gur's defeat by Turian peacekeeping forces during the Krogan rebellions. While this band was not especially powerful, Shia Gur was a female warlord, and one of the few remaining fertile females at that time. She had, through viciousness and cunning, parlayed her unique value into a position of power. Krogan males competed for the right to join her band and lie with her. When Shiagar's death was announced, vengeful male Krogan admirers near and far swore blood oaths against the participating Turian crews. In the end, several thousand of the Turian participants were killed in open combat or through assassination. To this day, many Krogan proudly proclaim they have the blood of Shiagar. Orbital distance 16.52 AU. Orbital period 67.3 Earth years. Radius 5,220 kilometers. Day length 32.5 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0.07 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature negative 132 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.55 G. And over yonder, right there. Haptics optic array. Okay. Okay, well, thank you kindly. And then you, Theia. Theia is a large gas giant with traces of chlorine and sodium in its atmosphere. It also has a significant amount of water vapor in the clouds of its upper atmosphere. Theia was struck by an asteroid at least 12 kilometers in diameter within the last 100 years. The superheating caused by the impactor's atmospheric passage created a large bank of vicious storms along the equatorial band. Orbital distance 5.45 AU. Orbital period 12.8 Earth years. Radius 60,774 kilometers. Day length 11.8 Earth hours. And just 2 more planets left. Metgos. Metgos is a large terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Its hot surface is mainly composed of nickel with deposits of potassium and heavy metals. It is a mineralogical treasure trove, with concentrated heavy elements constantly being brought to the surface by volcanic activity. Metgos is inhospitable and dangerous, and expeditions must be well prepared to survive any length of time. With its high mass, heat-trapping clouds, and constant volcanic venting, Metgos seems well on its way to becoming a Venusian pressure cooker world. Orbital distance 2.0 Earth years. Orbital period 2.8 Earth years. Radius 7,301 kilometer. Day length 47.2 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 1.00 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 169 Celsius. Surface gravity 1.1 G. And lastly, Vermulus. Vermulus has a thick atmosphere of nitrogen and helium. Its surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of alumina with deposits of borax. The planet has an extensive network of subterranean caves formed over the millennia by volcanic processes. In these relatively cool areas, some primitive life has developed. Orbital period 0.5 AU. Orbital period 0.4 Earth years. Radius 9,593 kilometers. Day length 19.4 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 1.3 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 503 Celsius. Surface gravity 1.2 G. And that is everything for here, so let's head over to Phoenix. Okay, so we've got 3 systems. Oh, the trip down from Phoenix to Gorgon, that is gonna be tricky. Hello, what are you? What are you? Pinnacle Station, that sounds familiar, but I don't...
I found something.
Was there a DLC called Pinnacle Station? I remember something about, oh, there's a DLC that was in Mass Effect 3 but didn't make it into the Legendary Edition. Was that Pinnacle Station? Because I can't think where else I would have heard that name. Because it's not dinging for me like, oh yeah, I heard this in a previous game. I might be wrong on that. I don't know. All I know is that sounds familiar. Either way, I am just about out of time for this episode. In the next one, we continue our planet scanning. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.